Hello everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm coming at you with just a couple of watch bands for the for the Google Pixel Watch 3. I do like to change my bands up, and I just did a quick search on some Amazon action as I've been wearing this to try to get it reviewed for you all. And I got a couple bands. My two favorite kind of bands is just your regular sport band and then your D-buckle band. I really like D-buckle bands just because they are easy to get on and off. So that's pretty cool. These are just some random brands that I got. Pretty inexpensive watch bands, so I thought I'd give them a try. And I'm really curious to see how this fancy Google Pixel Watch connector works on these less expensive bands, because it is pretty intricate connector. And so I wanted to take a look at how that's going to work on that. So I'm going to pull these two out here real quick. I'll throw them both on the watch so you guys can take a look at what they look like. I got a white one here in the D-buckle. And then, of course, I got a nice orange because I do like to wear an orange band and see what we got here. So let me get these out of the box, get them out of the way for us. Okay, let's go ahead and start out with the sport band that I got here. So it is kind of a soft silicone feeling. It's actually pretty decent. Got some thickness to it. Feels pretty good quality for an inexpensive Amazon type band. Not bad at all. On both sides here, it looks pretty good. This looks like it's going to be a slide through and then a click in. Not exactly sure how that's going to work. We're going to try that on and see what it does here. So this, of course, is the band that came with the Google Pixel Watch 3. This is the 45 millimeter, if you're wondering. This is a super high quality band. I mean, it's a really nice band, but I'm not going to buy any more of these because I do like to change my bands out, and these are pricey, just like any first party bands tend to be. I'm not sure why, but let's go ahead and pull this guy out here. I am finally getting the hang of this thing because, man, I can tell you I struggle bust it pretty hard trying to get this thing out of here, in here, and out of here. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of it now. So let's go ahead and drop this one in here. This looks very much the same action here, embedded in the silicone. Not sure how they do that. But yeah, nice little push in there, lock it in. I am getting good at this. Okay, I'm pretty excited for myself here. Nope, and then I misfire. So then we drop that right in there, and we always do the small one to the top. That just looks cool now. See, now doesn't that look cooler? I like it, man. You got a nice bright orange band. I do love orange. I can tell it is softer and a little bit more flimsy or flappy or whatever you want to call it compared to that. And it is really long. Like, what the heck, man? Like, it's got a good half an inch longer than the standard band that comes with it on both sides. Well, it's about the same size there. So let's see how this one goes on. Oh, I see now. So now we're going to actually click it in there. This is more Apple Watch-ish kind of deal. Well, see if I can figure out how to do that. Putting these on in the camera is always a little bit more harder. So you always got to put it on. Well, that's not so far not great. Not a great experience so far, because you got to drop that in there. And there we go. So now we got that on there. I think that's just a hair loose. Let's go one more notch and throw that in there like that. You just got to make sure you don't pull it out when you're putting it in there. But there we go. So now we got that locked up in there. There we go. So now we got nice orange. It's really comfortable. I will definitely give it that much. Super comfortable. It is definitely a slide over, and as you can tell, because it's so long, it does, even on my 7-inch wrist, it does kind of go up to the side here, but I have no problem trimming that off if I need to. It's just a silicone band, not expensive. I will take a pair of scissors to that if that ends up bothering me, but right now it feels really comfortable, but it does kind of bump it out right there. I'm not sure I dig that. But it is pretty good. Let's go ahead and change the color of this watch face to, let's see, cloud. Get it a little bit more in tune. There we go. Super colorful now. So now we got a nice yellow watch face with the orange band. Man, that is great. I absolutely love that. Super comfortable. So comes in a whole bunch of different colors. So if you're like me and you like to switch your brand out, switch your watch face out, kind of match up with whatever you got cooking right here, man, this one's super good. Like I said, there's tons of them on Amazon. I'll leave links specifically for this one. Yeah, this one's good. I'll probably buy a couple more colors of this. I always like to try to buy one, make sure I like the band before I start getting crazy and buying a whole bunch of them. All right, let's go ahead and pull this one off real quick. And it does come on and off really nicely. No hiccups, no catching, nothing like that. So now a D-buckle band here is basically, it's just a clasp, and you're just gonna, it never actually opens or comes completely apart. And we're just gonna lock that in, and then it just kind of magnetizes on there like that. I do like that a lot. It makes it easy to get on and off if you need to do that. So let's go ahead and drop. Usually the small part goes to the top as usual. Lock it right in there. That locked in there nicely. These look very similar. These look like they're going to be good to go. And then we will lock this one in there. And I am not going the right direction. Locks right in there. Perfect. Okay. So then here you just kind of stick your hand in here. Ooh, this one's already going to be tight, I can tell, which is a piece of cake. So it does have like a little adjuster right here where you just need to, on the back side, you just need to flip that up and that will adjust like that. And then once you lock it down, it will stay that way forever. And I do like that a lot. So let's go ahead and put this in here like that. That is super loose now. So let's go ahead and adjust that up some more. I'm trying to do this. Normally I just take it off. Let's just take it off. So we're going to go up right about there and then lock that down from the back. You just lock it down and that keeps that from moving. And then let's put that on there and see what we got. Perfect. I do like, oh yeah, that's super. These ones are comfortable too. This is a nice, again, silicone. Thick silicone, again, not as nice as the silicone on here, but nice enough for me. And now you got a nice watch face white band. I do like white bands. I always have a white band in the collection for every watch I wear, just because you can pretty much match that up with any watch face you want to and rock it out, and it looks really good. So here's a look at this. This is a metal, and as you can tell here, there's a magnet there and a magnet right there. Now I have a lot of these less expensive D-buckle bands. I think Samsung's what started the rage on these guys right here, and they do get a little scratched up right here because you know, this is just some cheapo metal, I'm sure, but it doesn't seem to bother me at all. Now I will say D-buckle bands sometimes will catch your wrist like that if you have to leave your wrist flat a lot, but not a big deal most of the time. So I like these, and then you can just kind of pop it off and then move on with your day. Still get the charger in there, do everything you need to do, and then when you're going to put it back on, all you got to do is just drop it in there. It's just very similar to like a stainless steel link band type situation, and that would be good to go. So, ooh. Now that one is probably not the color I would use. Dandelion. Whew, yeah, they got some interesting colors here. I probably just go straight gray or even white on that. But again, like I said, you can go any color you want on a, let's go sand, on a white band, and you are awesome and good to go. So anyways, real quick, guys, that is just a couple of cool bands you can get for your Google Pixel Watch 3. I'd love to hear who's got this watch, because I'm still on the fence whether I like this thing or not, but I'm going to try to wear it for a week straight and see if I can at least use it and get a good review going here, guys. So see you on the next one.